Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Really Fit with Raghav. Breathing practices, pranayama. We know that this is very important and very good for our lung capacity, for the strength of our lungs, and for our focus and concentration, right? Especially in these times when a lot of people are suffering from breathing problems because of COVID and all of that, right? But when you ask people if they are regularly doing pranayama, most of them would say, we know how important it is, we know all the benefits that it gives, but I'm too lazy to do this every day. I hear you, brother. So, just for you guys and girls, I'm going to introduce you to a very interesting, intoxicating breathing practice today. Just try this for 4 or 5 days, and I'm assuring you that you'll be waiting for the next time that you'll do this. You'll be like, can I do this again one more time now? As soon as you get up, you'll be like, I want to do this right now. You will be so excited to do this. So what is this really exciting and intoxicating breathing practice? Keep watching. Okay, the technique that I'm going to be talking to you today about is called the Wim Hof technique. Why is it called the Wim Hof technique? Because it was designed and popularized by this guy called Wim Hof. He is a Dutch person, and he has a nickname, a very interesting nickname. He's called the Iceman. Why is he called the Iceman? Because he sits in meditation, does marathon in places, in very cold places, right? In snow-capped mountains. He sits there shirtless and just wearing like shorts. He walks through ice. He sits and meditates in that. He runs marathons in such snow-capped mountains. I think he's climbed the Everest without oxygen. He swims underwater, under these frozen lakes. Okay, you've seen those lakes where the surface is frozen and underneath there's water. He has swum through like for long distances under like freezing water like this. So one of the things that he attributes all of these achievements to is the regular practice of this breathing technique. So this is a breathing technique which you can do any number of times in a day. It's recommended that you do it in the morning, and before you do any kind of meditation, and before you do any kind of strenuous exercise and workout. Also, he recommends that you do this anytime that you're feeling like bummed out, you're feeling very lazy and lethargic. This can be a quick recharge for your day, right? Wim Hof himself claims several benefits that he's done his own research, and he claims several benefits for this breathing technique. However, the scientific community accepts some of these, and some of these they saying are a little too exaggerated. That being said, there is definitely a lot of things to gain from doing a practice like this. So what are all the benefits that you can definitely look to achieve by doing this regularly? One, your lung power, your lung capacity, your lung strength. And especially in times like these when COVID is going around and people who get affected have breathing difficulties, right? So it definitely is a good thing to have strong lungs. That's one. And the second thing, it helps you focus, it helps you concentrate. In fact, it is highly recommended that you sit for about 10 or 15 minutes of meditation as soon as you finish this, and you will see that you will really enjoy doing that. That's second advantage. And the third thing, when you do this breathing technique, it triggers the secretion of adrenaline in your body, and it also increases your immunity response. The third thing is that when you do this breathing technique, it triggers the secretion of adrenaline in your body, and it improves your immunity response. So all these are very good things. Now let's see how you can do this technique. There are 3 stages to one cycle of this breathing technique, and it will probably take you about 3 minutes. It will probably take you about 3 minutes to 3.5 minutes to do one cycle. Okay, and you can do about 3 cycles I usually do about 3 cycles and it feels really good. You can do more also if you want to, or you can do lesser, 1 or 2 cycles if on a particular day you're feeling too tired. But I would strongly recommend that you do at least 3 cycles, because by the time you're getting to the third cycle, it gets really nice. It feels really nice. Okay, the reason I do this breathing technique is, apart from all the advantages, it also feels really good. It gives you a real high. A lot of people ask me if I smoke. I don't smoke. A lot of people ask me if I drink. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of those things. Then they ask me, what's the point of living? What do you get high on? You look high all the time. I stay high on things like this, and this is one of those things that gives me such an incredible high. There are 3 sections to 1 cycle, and you can do about 3 cycles. Now let us see how to do the Wim Hof breathing. There are 3, like I told you earlier, in each cycle there are 3 parts. The first part is a rapid breathing part. Okay, before doing this, you have to get to some kind of a relaxed neutral position, ideally with your spine straight. Okay, you can either be sitting straight with your spine straight, or you can be lying in a relaxed neutral position with your spine straight. Now this is a big difference between this breathing technique and a lot of pranayama techniques that are usually done. In Indian pranayama methods, it is always recommended that it's mostly recommended that you sit straight, right? In this, you can also do it lying down. I like doing it lying down because it feels really good and relaxed, right? So the first step is get yourself in a neutral position, maybe lying down, maybe sitting straight, whichever is comfortable for you. And once you get to this neutral position, you do rapid breathing. That's the first step, right? Rapid breathing about 30 times, quick inhale and exhale. And what do you focus on, the inhale or the exhale? You have to focus on the inhaling. Ensure that your lungs are full during each inhale. So it goes like that. Okay, I usually inhale with my nose and I exhale with my nose and mouth. Okay, you can do both with your nose. If you want, you can bring in your mouth also. It's up to your comfort. The important thing is that you are doing a full inhalation. Okay, don't focus on pushing the air out. Okay, that will happen automatically if you're filling your lungs. Okay, so if you're doing, automatically that will go out. Don't do this very slowly. I mean, don't do like a, no, this is not that. This is rapid breathing. The whole aim of this part is to do oxygenation, hyper oxygenation of your body and your system. That is, you're filling your body with a lot of oxygen, right? So that is what is important here. So this rapid breathing is very important, right? So the 30 breaths ideally should be done in about 45 seconds. Okay, like that. Okay, now when you're doing this rapid breathing, it is normal to experience tingling sensation in your hands, okay, the ends of your fingers, on your face. I feel it in my face, on my nose, okay, in my fingers and things like that. Don't get like, oh my god, what's happening to me? Oh my god, is my face disappearing? No, none of that is happening. It's all good. It's all the oxygen that is flowing in. So don't feel tense about all of that. Just enjoy it, okay? Now, by the time you reach the 30th inhalation, now get ready for this, okay? After the 30th exhalation, you're just going to hold, okay? Remember, you're going to hold after the exhalation. Now, this exhalation is not a forced, complete emptying of your lungs. No, it's not that. It's getting your lungs empty to a neutral position. Getting your diaphragm to a neutral position. What do I mean by this? Let me explain. Okay, so I'll show this to you. Okay, I'm inhaling. Now this is neutral. I haven't forced all the air out of my lungs. There's still some air in my lungs. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to speak, right? There's still some air in my lungs, but my diaphragm is in a neutral position. I have exhaled. Okay, this is where you need to go to. A full exhale with emptying all of the air in the lungs would look like. Now I can't talk. Okay, Now that is a complete exhalation, pushing the diaphragm and emptying all the air out of your lungs. Okay, now that creates sort of like a vacuum, and there will be too much pressure on your lungs to inhale. You don't have to go into that. Okay, you get to a neutral exhalation. Go to a neutral exhalation after the 30th. Okay, after the 30th inhalation, do an exhalation up to neutral and hold there. How long do you have to hold? As long as you can, as long as it is comfortable or mildly uncomfortable, right? As long as you can push yourself. Now the thing is, since there is a lot of oxygen in your system because of the rapid breathing, you would be definitely able to hold on for much longer than a normal breath hold. Okay, let's say you can do about 40-45 seconds in a normal breath hold. With this rapid inhalation, 30 cycles, you'll definitely be able to do at least about a minute and a quarter, like that. Okay, I am usually able to do at least about 1.5 minutes in my first cycle. In my second cycle, I can usually hold for about 1:45, 2, right? By the third, I can do about a 2:15 kind of. So what do you focus on during this hold? Focus on relaxing your body, relaxing your heart. Tell your heart that it doesn't have to beat so fast. It can chill, it can relax. There is enough oxygen in the body to last for a while without breathing. Tell your lungs to relax. Tell your body to just enjoy all this oxygen. Just relax there for as much time as as it is possible. Because if you get your body all tensed, all your muscle tense, you won't be able to hold for longer. Okay, if you loosen up your muscles, loosen up your system, ask your heart to relax. If I look at my Fitbit, usually my heart rate goes down to about 47, 40, 46, 48, in this range when I'm doing the relaxing. When I'm doing the rapid breathing, it increases, and during this part it relaxes. It really relaxes. Okay, just go there, relax, hold on for as much longer. After about usually about a minute, your body starts saying, okay, I need some oxygen now. Tell it there is enough oxygen. As long as as soon as you open your nostrils and you inhale, you're going to get the oxygen. The oxygen is not going anywhere. Ask your body to relax. Just stay there. Feel good. It'll start getting a little uncomfortable. It's okay. Now when it gets to a point where you're thinking, okay, now I really need to take a breath, at this point, take a sharp inhale. Okay, take a full inhale. So now after 30 fast breaths, you've held it. After the 30th exhale, you've held it for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, right? Now take a deep breath and hold. I combine this with some bandhas that I've learned during other pranayama cycles and things like that. You don't have to do it. It's up to you whether you want to do it, right? If you have learned those things through authorized techniques, and if you feel safe doing that, you can combine it. Okay, otherwise just do a deep inhale and hold. Okay, hold. Now as soon as the air rushes into your system, your ears might get you might feel like your ears have shut down. Your ears might get blocked, and you might hear a ringing noise, kind of noise in your ears. This is normal. Usually when adrenaline gets secreted quickly in your body, you get a ringing sensation in your ears. This is probably because of that. So enjoy this inhalation, right? Enjoy this inhalation. Hold it in that full inhale for about 20 seconds. Okay, for about 20 seconds. Just hold it there. And then after 20 seconds, do a slow exhale. Okay, this is not one of those fast exhales that you did in the beginning. Do a slow exhale. Once you have done this exhale, start cycle 2. You go like okay, another 30 fast breaths. So let me summarize this for you. First cycle, 30 fast breaths, full inhale, focus on the inhale, just a natural exhale, full inhale, natural exhale, do it really fast, and after the 30th exhale, go to the neutral position and hold it there. Hold it there for about as long as you can. Okay, hold it for as long as you can. I can usually do about a minute and a half first cycle, and about 1:45 or 2 in the second cycle, and 2:15 in the third cycle. Okay, hold it there for as long as you can. After that, one deep inhale, hold it at full. when your lungs are full, hold it there. You could hear a ringing in your ears. That's okay. Enjoy it. Hold it for about 20 seconds, and then a slow exhale. This is one cycle. Then immediately start the second cycle, and then the third cycle. All three cycles together should take about 10 and a half minutes, right? Around. Now, once you're done with the third cycle, after the slow exhale, what do you do? Now you'll be in a really nice place. You'll be feeling really high. You can do some meditation, or you can do some savasana, right? Do it for about 10 minutes, because your mind will be really fresh and free of any thoughts. So just hold it there. Enjoy that emptiness that you're having, right? It's so difficult to get emptiness in today's day and age. So enjoy this little bit of emptiness that you're experiencing. Just hold it there. Enjoy it for a few minutes. That's so nice. Feel it there. And then wake up, and then you're all set to go about the rest of your day. People say that you can do this just before a heavy workout. Let's say you can do 100 meters usually in about 12 seconds. If you do this, you will be able to do it in 11. If you do this before your sprint, you'll be able to do it in 11. Okay, so because of the hyperoxygenation and really pumping of the adrenaline and things like that, it pushes your endurance limits. So it's good before a workout, it's good before a meditation, it's good before you go to sleep. I do it before I go to sleep, then I get a nice peaceful, I meditate, savasana, and then I go to sleep. It's really nice. After this, you will see a demonstration. You can follow along with me. Okay, I'll be holding for about a minute and a half. If you have to breathe in earlier, you can breathe in earlier and continue with the rest of the cycle. So you can use this video as a reference video to do this technique every day. So after the demonstration now. நம்மளுடைய லங் கெப்பாசிட்டி இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகும், லங்ஸ் ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆகும், நம்மளுடைய கான்சன்ட்ரேஷன் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகும். இந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்கள் எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். ஆனால் முக்கால்வாசி பேர் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, தெரியும் சார், மூச்சு பயிற்சி எவ்வளோ முக்கியம்னு தெரியும், அதோட பெனிஃபிட்ஸ் என்னெல்லாம் இருக்குதுன்னு தெரியும், ஆனால் போர் அடிக்குது சார் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. புரியுது. So how was that? Huh? I can see that you guys have really enjoyed it. All of you guys look like you're really intoxicated after doing that. If you want to know more about Wim Hof and his techniques, there is a lot more available on the internet. I'm sure you'll find it very useful. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. I'll meet you in another interesting episode of Really Fit with Raghav. Stay active, stay fit, stay young. Bye.